Hello, everyone, and welcome to Nightmare, a Shadow of the Past. I am Glamchrist, and this is the Bester deck, and this is Lord of the Rings Saga campaign mode. We will be beating this campaign with the Bester deck. For everyone here who is just searching for a campaign run-through and don't know about the Bester deck, the Bester deck is a one deck. It can beat every quest in the game. In my opinion, it's the best possible deck you can make. That's subjective, of course. I love to hear anybody's opinions on the matter. So what's super frustrating about the Lord of the Rings campaign, and I saw this summed up in a post at one time, and to just summarize, someone just nailed the frustrations right on the head. You get all of these boon cards and all these skills attached to like your main group of heroes, and you're playing through it solo, and you're having such a good time, and then you get to Mount Doom, and you cannot beat it with the heroes that you used up until Mount Doom. So you have to like switch to Sam and Gandalf and Rosie Cotton and stuff, and you can't use the heroes you've grown to love and give all these advancements to, so you get to the finale, and then all of a sudden you have to switch it up. So that was always super disappointing to me. And when I used the best deck, I felt like I couldn't beat campaign mode. Like I could beat all the quests individually, but I felt like it was just mathematically probably impossible to beat campaign mode with the best deck. But then when I was making the Bester deck, I decided to throw it against the last two quests of the campaign, and I realized it can be done. It can be done. So finally, you can beat campaign mode with the same deck, using the same heroes with the boons. You can actually use the boons you gathered through the entire campaign. You could actually use them in Mount Doom. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to start with a Shadow of the Past. We are going to look at this campaign card because this is also super exciting. Add Mr. Underhill to the Ring Bearer. Adds Gandalf's Delay to the staging area. This is a setup. So hold on. First of all, we have to talk about Frodo Bankins. Every quest in the campaign, you get a fellowship hero, whether it's Frodo or Aragorn. So for the first box, the Black Riders box, you get Frodo, and this one says spend one resource and exhaust the One Ring to cancel the effects of an encountered card just revealed from the encounter deck. Shuffle that card back into the encounter deck and reveal another counter card. So Frodo Baggins, he can use his ring to hide and get away from here. Go. We don't want you. Get out of here. You're allowed to use whatever Frodo you want. No, it's not far enough. Get him out of here. Get him out of here. There he goes. For every quest, you use Frodo. Use Frodo Bankins with the Bester deck. Arm him up. He's ready to go to war. Let's go. Exhaust the One Ring to add one resource to a hero's resource pool. Every quest you have a Frodo, use Frodo Bankins. I have learned that with the Bester deck. All right, it also goes against conventional knowledge because even in Mount Doom, use Frodo Bankins. So I had to be a little dramatic there because I love Frodo Bankins so much. All right, let's go ahead and get our starting hand. I love playing the campaign with Bonds of Friendship because you get 5 heroes. You get to upgrade your contract card. You get a 5th hero. All right, let's see what we get. Hold on a second. We actually have Gandalf's Delay, and even though it's not in play yet, it should be. So we will read this. Attach another reason we're doing this campaign. You're about to find out. Attach Mr. Underhill to the Ring Bearer. Add Gandalf's Delay to the staging area. Oh, I sponged and landed straight up. That's a great sign, guys. I'm pumped. All right, shuffle Gildor and Glorian. Here he is. Gildor and Glorian, our old friend from the best deck. We're going to use this campaign as a way to say goodbye to him properly. He's going to be with us for a while. He's going to teach us his ways before the new generation of the best deck takes over. So he gets shuffled into the encounter deck, and he is an encounter card. At the end of the round, you discard him or spend one fellowship resource to cancel this effect, and the first player gains control of him. Notice he does not have Surge, so he is the encounter deck's turn. All right, and you also have to shuffle. The ring draws them in. At the end of the phase, each enemy in the staging area engages the first player. Well, we have Bonds of Friendship threat. We always get them enemies. It don't matter. It don't matter. Add Gandalf's Delay to the staging area, so we can draw one less card in his starting hand. And I guess you guys know which boon I'm going to keep after I beat this. All right, so now we get our starting hand, even though it's out of order. We have to use common sense there with that Gandalf's delay. All right. We can still mulligan, right? Yeah, still mulligan. I don't like it. Sure. Make it work. All right. 3 is company. Set up. Set Buckleberry Ferry aside out of play. There it is. Pretty cool art. Add 1 black rider to the staging area. So he's high 2. Cannot have non-Morgul attachments. After engaged player fails a high test, black rider makes an immediate attack. All right. Shuffle the encounter deck. The ring Frodo Bankins inherited from his uncle Bilbo is indeed the One Ring. After conferring with the wizard Gandalf, Frodo decides to leave the Shire and take the ring to Rivendell. And you know who he's going to hire. He's going to hire the Bester deck. All right. When a player fails a high test, each Nazgul enemy in the staging area engages that player. Trigger force effects after resolving this effect. The players cannot advance unless Bankins is in the victory space. So it has 1 progress, and we don't want to leave. So you guys know what we're about to do. Quest low. All right, here it is. 5 resources a turn. Draw a card. Use Barivore. Oh, we forgot. Denethor's resources. All right, so it's the best way to do this right now. He's got 5. Think we should heed the dream. Oh, we forgot the One Ring. No, where's the One Ring? Gotta be around here somewhere. The fellowship cards. Miscellaneous? It's gotta be it. No. I think we're just gonna have to pull it out. We used the nightmare one, so let's pull it out of the easy one. I think I somehow lost it. I already lost the One Ring. We haven't even started. I lost it again. No. Come back. Oh, man. I am the worst at destroying the One Ring. What? Where did it go now? All right. I mean, it was a joke before, but now I'm frustrated. This ring is hard to find. Is Gollum around here? How did I lose it already? Okay, well, we'll try it. Let's try standard. This is our last shot. If we lose, if we lose this One Ring, we're out of luck. Okay, going slow. Yeah. Let's see if it lands straight up. Lands straight up. It means we win in 1. Okay. I didn't say it doesn't mean we win in 1 if it's sideways. All right, so we can't do more than 7 questing power, but I highly doubt we're gonna get to 7. Let's do the One Ring. On to Glorfindel. Let's heed the dream. Oh, we want that. And then we're going to spend 3 to get Light of Valinor. So we got to spend the 3 from Denethor. It's such a tease that you have to spend the 3. I wish I could just throw Stewart down. Mid-card processing. All right. Now we play this. Send 3 to the quest. That'll be enough. I don't want to, get ahead of myself. 3 to the quest. We still have a test of will in case one of those high tests comes up. We'll just put this over here. So 3v4, our threat's going up. If you haven't seen the Bester deck played yet, if you're just looking for a campaign run through, my threat goes up a lot at the beginning of the game. All right, let's see what that encounter card is. Did I shuffle this? We should shuffle this. Oh, we didn't read the Nightmare card. Jeez, we got campaign cards and Nightmare cards and setup burdens. When stage 3A is revealed, if Camelhul the East Ring is not in play, the first player searches the encounter deck to skill pile and victory display for Camelhul the East Ring and adds it to the staging area. Okay, put that right there, because I will forget. Nope. Got it. All right. So 3 versus 4. Let's see what happens. Peril and hide 2. Ooh, this is a mess already. Hide 2. While Dark Horseman is engaged with you, characters you control get -1 willpower during hide tests. This quest is actually really hard. I'm super excited and just kind of blowing through it, but we gotta be smart. Okay, when an encounter card with the hide X keyword is revealed, the player who revealed the card must make a hide test. The encounter card with the hide X keyword also has when revealed a force effect. The hide test must be resolved before resolving the rest of the card. Okay, when a player is trying to make a hide test, that player may exhaust any number of characters he controls. So this is different than Fortitude test. That's only heroes. To commit those characters to the hide test. Then that player discards the top X cards in the encounter deck, where X is equal to the hide X value. Add the total threat of the discarded cards and compare it to the total willpower of the characters committed to the quest. All right, so you have to have more willpower than the total threat. So this has to work, or we're in trouble. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're gonna send all 6. And we have to discard 2 for hide 2. Because if we fail this hide test, each Nazgul enemy in the staging area engages that player, and then they trigger their effects. So we would get immediate attack. I mean, that would be game. All right, so we got to discard 2 cards. First one is... Oh, thank goodness, it's a 0, and the next one is a 0. Okay, so we passed that hide test. I just got to figure out how to block these guys. I think Mr. Underhill. Time to play that card. That'll be the only time we play it this campaign. Because I will be keeping my boy Gildor. Gildor and I have gone on many adventures together. So we're going to go ahead and engage both of these people because I have no choice. Wait, I do have a choice. Oh, no, I won't have a choice. 3 to the quest, threat up 4. That's more like it. All right, bring these guys down. Okay. Shadow effect, shadow effect. We'll block... Baragon will block the Dark Horseman. Yeah, Dark Horseman. Okay, alright, 4v4, and then we'll add Mr. Underhill to the victory display. Target this Black Rider. He cannot make an attack. Until the end of the round, the enemy cannot attack you. I swear, I don't know a Mr. Bankins. Alright, discard these shadow effects. Okay. Ready up. Hide tests are just one of those things where, like, if you lose them, like, the first time you lose one, you lose the game, and there's just nothing you can do about it. Okay. Okay, that's good. Draw 2 cards. Play this. Frodo Bankins it up. Play Steward. Tap it. Get 2. Play Armor Destroyer. Okay, we can handle the enemies now. Question is, what about everything else? So worth playing? No, we can't play Testable. We cannot clear. We don't want to clear the bag end and do a progress. So we're just sending 3. Probably good. Is there any reason to play a favor? I don't think so. Okay, we get what we get, and we don't throw a fit. 3 to the quest. Even a treasure would be okay, because we could just cancel it. I don't want another Black Rider. Probably the worst. Peril Hide 2. If you have failed a hide test this phase, remove each character you control from the quest. Something else happens. We're gonna lose this hide test. Okay. For -1 willpower for these hide tests. That's why I should have played Silver Circlet. So I could send 1, 2, 3 to the quest. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna be a G. I'm gonna be a G. I'm not gonna send anyone to this high quest. I just feel a loss coming on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We are going to... There's an action window during hide test, right? At the total threat, after the hide test resolved, characters are no longer. Okay. Player actions. High tests interrupt the regular turn sequence and create a new action window. After the total threat of the discarded cards has been determined, players are allowed to take actions. Once the high test is resolved, play continues as normal, and the player actions are restricted to regular action windows. All right, here's what we're going to do. 1, 2, 3. So we'll send 3 to the high test because we're -1 because of this Dark Horseman. Okay. He's got to go first. So peril just means I have to deal with it, the person who staged it, but so it'll always be me because I'm playing a solo campaign. So here we have to discard 2 cards and see if it's 3 or 2 or less. The first one is a 4. Yeah, I knew I was going to fail this one. Okay, so player action. I tested at the total threat of this card. Okay, we're going to take actions after the total threat of the discarded cards has been determined. We're going to play Reveal and Wrath. Come on, Baragond. Baragond and Glorfindel, the team. Target this Black Rider. He has a blank text box for the rest of this till the end of the quest phase, so he will not be making an attack against us. Okay. And we have to remove Glorfindel from the quest. We do not clear out Bag End. We still have that buffer. Threat goes up 0. And now we deal shadow effects. 1, 2. Okay, we're going to start with this guy. Block him. See what happens. Again, enemy engaged. The next player makes an immediate attack. We don't have a next player. So we Armor Destroyer this one. Attacking enemy, we get +2. That's good, because we're only at 5. We block him. We still had an extra block in case one of them attacked again. Okay, and then the name of the game was Survive there, and we did survive. So could have kept Glorfindel, but I still really wouldn't have been able to make any attacks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Draw a card. Steward up. Draw 2 cards. Yeah, it's a Gandalf turn. And it's an Angbor turn. Go ahead and play Gleowine. Draw a card with Gleowine. And that's always good. Here comes Gandalf the Gray. If I play the Silver Circlet, this guy's going to take 10 to destroy. If my threat can go up 1, I think it should be able to go up 1. So why don't we just put that here. We really need Firewall too. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Play Gandalf. We'll get 3 cards. Okay. I like it. Alright. We can still test the will. We will send Glorfindel. No, we won't send Glorfindel. We're just going to eat this card. See what happens. Are you ready? Staging the card now. I think I've done everything I needed to do. It is a location or something. That'd be great. Yeah, Stock Road. While it's in the staging area, add 2 to the total threat of discarded cards. When a player resolves a hide test, the first player must make a hide 1 test to travel there. Asphalloth. All right, so now combat phase, and we go up 3 threat. So we got Angbor where we want him. We can finally take out one of these dudes. Start with the Dark Horseman. Block him. Okay, that's good. So 4 versus 5, ready up. Armor Destroyer, run over that guy. Oh, he ain't going back to the staging area. Block him with Baragond, and then which of these guys is worse? I think I'm going to take out the Dark Horseman so we're not -1 willpower during hide test. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Thank you, Gandalf. Goodbye. We've got our own magical creature here. Okay, we got 3 left to do nothing with. Denethor likes to do nothing until he gets Throngyil. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Draw the card. Song of Wisdom is epic. That's an epic card this round. We need to start questing big. First of all, we have our band. Sing us songs. Look at all that stuff we got. There's one. Steward up. We definitely need to play this Silver Circlet. It's time. I think this is a good quest to play both willpower attachments onto Glorfindel. Okay. Let's go ahead and play Song of Wisdom with Frodo's resource, since it's, you know, nothing else to do with it, and play that Burning Brand. So now he's got, yeah, this is, we beat the Balrog. It was an epic fight, so I used the Fiery Sword as the Burning Brand. And now we're going to play Henemarth and take a look. The Marish. So after a Nazgul player fails a high test, shuffle a Nazgul enemy from the discard pile into the encounter deck if able. Okay. Looks like we still have the One Ring. We'll give it to Baragond, and then we'll pass one from Denethor to Baragond, and then we'll play Nori. And we can get up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we can still take out this guy this round, and his shadow effect won't matter, so he's dead to rights. We got him, and we can get that Gandalf back, so we're doing good. It's kind of a weird start. This quest is again, it's really kind of hard. So send just Glorfindel and Angbor for 9 willpower. So this is how this campaign's going to end. Glorfindel with a stone and a circlet. Or this is how it begins, and this is how it's going to end. That is his loadout in Mount Doom as well. So the Marish comes out. It's going to be 6 threat. So we got a Stock Road and a Marish. We're going to do 3 progress. That's 3 to Beg's End. After it leaves play, each player draws 1 card for each Hobbit hero he controls. So we're going to draw a card because we control Frodo, Bankins. Now we have to decide where to travel. I don't want to make a high test this turn. We'll just travel to the Marish. Okay, there's no travel effect there. Go ahead and Baragond, just like he beat the Balrog, he is going head-to-head with these Nazgul, and he's not going to have a problem. 5 defense versus 5 attack. Attacking enemy gets +2. This destroys the character, raise your threat by 3. Go ahead, Fiery Sword it. Ready up. And then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1 to spare. Stack that Gandalf. Starting campaign mode outright. Ready up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Where's Gildor at? That's what I want to see. Draw cards, Steward. Draw 3 more cards with the team. Okay, here we go. Here's the shield. Now nothing can touch me. All right. Storm comes is unnecessary, but we don't want to progress the quest. So if we ever get in a situation where we're not going to know what's coming, we're good to go. Probably be a good idea to play a Favor of the Valor. Take a look with Henemarth. All right. So all we'll have to do this turn is make a high 2 test, followed by Shadows. I think we can handle that. Angbor and Glorfindel are master hiders, but I do want to go ahead and use the One Ring to give a resource to Barivor, pass a resource from Denethor to Baragond. So now we have 4 blue, and then go ahead 1, 2, 3, just in case we'll play this Favor of the Valor. Never a bad idea. And then go ahead and we have no damage or anything. Let's go ahead and send what we need to send to the quest, which is 3 + 4. So we need to send 7 to the quest. That'll be Glorfindel. 7 to the quest. Outcomes followed by night, or followed by shadows. Starting with the first player, each player makes a high 2 test. Now, we have to add 2 to the total threat of the discarded cards when a player resolves a high test because of the Stock Road. Okay, so we're just going to send to everybody. 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 to the high test. Okay, there's 3. And then we got to add 2. So it ended up being a 5. We hid from those shadows. Glorfindel's still committed to the quest, so do 4 progress to the Marish. We're not going to make a hide 1 test to travel there. I don't think there'd be any consequences, actually, but we're just going to go ahead, not worry about it. Ready up. 1, 2. Asphalloth will be able to take out those locations, then we don't have to travel to them. Steward. Draw 3. Speaking of Asphalloth, we can use Gather to get him. It looks like we don't have Thorongil, but we are going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Fireall this turn. So we can overquest. Take a look with Henemarth. Easter Thing. East Farthing. East Farthing gets +2 resource, or +2 threat for each resource token on it. After a player fails a high test, place 1 resource token here. I just love these campaign quests. I just love them. All right, let's go ahead and complete gather information. So we're going to need 3 + 2 is 5 + 4 is 9. Easy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 12. 12 to gather information. Go ahead and complete it. Search our deck for Asphalloth. Put him in our hand. Shuffle up. We forgot to use the 1 ring this turn, but I think we pretty much got this quest. So out comes East Farthing, and then we complete gather, and we will go ahead and travel here. And it'll be next round. So ready up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Draw a card. Draw 3 cards. Steward up. Okay. Go ahead, drop Asphalloth. Go ahead and hit that stock road. I guess we should see what's coming first with Henemarth, Riversong. Oh, Camelhood the Easterling. Cool. He cannot have Morgul attachments. He gets -30 engagement cost while the 1 ring is exhausted. At the beginning of the refresh phase, the engaged player makes a hide 2 test. If the engaged player fails the hide test, Camelhood the Easterling makes an immediate attack. So we just have to get up to 12 attack to take him out. I think we can do that no problem. We've got 1, 2, 5, 6, 10. We'll sneak in a Gandalf. 11, 12. We'll get Frodo in on there, or Denethor or somebody. But we do want to do a lot of progress. So there's going to be 8 coming out. So we got a 7, 9, 12. We'll send 12 to the quest. No, we'll get a free Bofer. We'll just send 8 to the quest. 1, 2, 5. So 5 is going to the quest. Out comes Camelhood the Easterling. All right, so it's 5 versus 8. So we will... we'll send Denethor too. I'm sorry. 6 versus 8. 6 versus 8. And then we will Bofer in. We had the information of the Camelhood, so we just had to do our math correctly there. So we Bofer in. 8 versus 8. Our threat doesn't go up, and we get to keep Bofer because he only returns to your hand if you quest successfully. All right, so now we'll Asphalloth that stock road. Bring down Camelhood. Or I'm probably saying that wrong. Every once in a while, I'll say something wrong. Every once in a great while. Camelhood the Easterling. All right, and we're gonna have 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, we'll get there. We'll get there. All right, he has 6 attack. Give him a shadow effect. Block him with Baragond. Attacking enemy gets +2. No thank you. Burning Brand. Ready up. Play that sneak attack. The good thing about this is we're going to get Gandalf and the sneak attack back, kind of. So we block Camelhood the Easterling. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10, 11, 12. That would actually do it, but 13, 14. Take him out. And I will use Nori's ability to, after it participates in an attack that destroys an enemy, put the top card of your discard pile on the bottom of your deck. So it's not even that far away. And Gandalf will come back into our hand as well. So we're doing really good. We just comboed off that Ring Wraith. Ready up, and we just got a free Bofer and comboed off the Ring Wraith. So we're doing great. Great for our first quest. Draw 3 cards here. Go ahead and play Ireth. She's free. Finally, we can play Thorongil. It's going to make this quest a lot easier. Flip it. Go ahead and play Unexpected Courage. We're going to have lots of looks. Trying to think of who else to play, really. We'll ring it up. We'll give Glorfindel another one. And then we'll play this Honor Guard. Always, well, we'll play Pippin. Pippin always seems like a good bet for the Shire to play Pippin. And then we'll take 1 look with Denethor with Unexpected Courage and his lore version. See Greenhill Country. When Greenhill Country is in staging area, add 1 to each hide X value. The first player makes a hide 1 test. Okay, so we're going to Asphalot the Stock Road right now. Just get it out of here. Glorfindel is riding Asphalot, and they have surveyed it, I should say. Okay, 3 + 9 is 12. Why am I messing up words I definitely know? 7, 9, 12. Just excited about campaign mode. All right, we're sending 12 to the quest. Outcomes, Green Country. 12 - 3 is 9. That'll clear East Farthing. We've never failed a hide test. And then to travel here, we make a hide 1 test. 7, 9, 11, 13, 15, 16. 16 to the hide 1 test. Unless this is a 16 threat card, we'll be fine. All right. Travel to the east, or the Greenhill Country. And then we have another look with Denethor. A Peril Search card. Have you seen Bankins? I'm Mr. Underhill. Attached to a hero. Have you seen Gildor and Glorian? That's what I want to know. Who cares about Bankins? So, after a player fails a high test, discard attached hero. Well, that would sink our campaign, so we're going to bury that. And then take a look with Henemarth. Gildor! Peril. Searching counter deck and discard power for a Nazgul enemy. Either add it to the staging area or put it into play engaged with the first player. Shuffle the counter deck. That's perfectly fine because hide tests are only executed when revealed, not when added. So it says when an encounter card with a hide X with keyword is revealed. So this, we'll just kill a Nazgul and we'll get our revealed and wrath back. So we're just, becoming stronger. We don't have to send anyone to the quest, but we will probably to clear that location. Draw a card. Okay. Go ahead and work through our deck. Go ahead and steward up. Okay, so we're going to pass 1 to Baragond, who's going to play this Mini Throned Whipped. It's our Altar Warrior Sword on Denori. And then I got a little excited when I beat the Balrog and I made some Altarts. We're going to go ahead and play 1, 2, 3, 4. The Closer, he'll help with the hide test. Closing out those hide tests. Everything's looking pretty good. Go ahead and exhaust the 1 ring to give a resource to Glorfindel. 1, 2, 3, 4. And he'll play Elfhelm. And then go ahead and play this Warden of Healing. I think we've got out pretty much everything we possibly could get out almost. So we're doing really good for this first campaign. And now we just need to send 4 to the Greenhill Country. Oh, I had to add 1 to each hide X value. Oh, you know what? While Greenhill Country is in the staging area, add 1 to each hide X value. The first player makes a hide 1 test. Now, does the travel effects resolve after or before that? I think we would have had to discarded the card on the bottom of this deck. This one I just stacked here. I think that would have to be I think you have to make the hide test while it's still in staging. I think the travel effect happens while it's still in staging. Yep. So in order to travel to a location, its cost must first be played. So this, have you seen Bankins? I am going to, it's kind of hard to pull a card off the bottom without seeing the next card, but we're going to manage it. We're going to grab it, and then we're going to flip it, Okay, we did it. All right, we didn't see. That was also discarded as part of this hide test. It really is going to have no effect on the game. Denethor looks. This card's still on top. And we're still going to send 4 to the quest. 1, 2, 3, 4. Out comes Piercing Cry. Searching encounter deck and discard pile for Nazgul enemy and shuffle the encounter deck. So we're just going to grab... We're just going to grab one of those little guys. We'll grab this... we'll grab this Dark Horseman. Okay? And we will put it into play engaged with us. We got to shuffle the encounter deck still. Here he is. Okay, deal him a shadow card. I will block him with Baragond. There will be no getting through Baragond. Ready up. 3 attack, Nori. 6, 9, 11. All right, that's enough. Take him out. And then we'll Nori back that Revealed in Wrath. Good to go. We got another look with Denethor. Come on, Gildor, where you at? Okay, we'll just make a hide 3 test. It's a Doom 2 card. Let's just bury it. Take a look with Denethor. Come on, Gildor, where you at? The Marish. Okay. That'll be fine. Ready up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Draw a card. Draw 3 cards. Steward. Dark Knowledge. Okay. We're going to drop one of our mini Gandalfs here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just to take our threat down 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The first Nazgul we get, Nori will take him out. I think we're ready to progress. We've probably been ready for a while. So the Marish is going to come out. And then... yeah, that'll be fine. It's not so bad. We can just send Glorfin to the quest. He's 7 willpower. Oh, we gotta send Aimbor too. So we'll only send our characters that don't have to exhaust to the quest. So 9 versus this 3 for the Marish. After player fails a hide test, shuffle a Nazgul enemy from discard pile into the counter deck if able. So 9 minus 3 is 6. That's 4 progress to the Green Hill Country. And 2 progress to 3 is Company. And we're moving on to our second quest stage of the campaign, a shortcut to mushrooms. I was like, did I read that right? I don't remember that quest stage. As Frodo watched, he saw something dark pass across the lighter space between 2 trees and then halt. It looked like the black shade of a horse, led by a smaller black shadow. The black shadow stood close to the point where they had left the path, and it swayed from side to side. Frodo thought he heard the sound of snuffling. The shadow bent to the ground, and then began to crawl towards him. Yikes. Not natural activity in the woods, Frodo. FYI, that is not natural activity. First player searches encounter deck and discard pile for a black rider. Reveals it, cannot be canceled, adds it to staging area. Shuffle the encounter deck. When a player makes a hide test, add 1 to the total threat for each ally that player controls. Wrinkle. When a player fails a hide test, each Nazgul enemy in the staging area engages that player. So search for a black rider, encounter deck and discard pile. I think we want them out of the encounter deck, so... those are not all Gildor and Glorians. It's just, it's not showing up right. I'll pull it out, it'll be something else. Well, that one's Gildor. That one's not Gildor. Just FYI, it doesn't... they're all correct, but they don't show up like correct during the search all the time. So now it's right. You just have to keep right-clicking and hitting search. Okay, so it doesn't look like we have a black rider. There it is. We do have a black rider. We have 3 black riders. Shuffle up. Okay, when a player fails a hide test, each Nazgul enemy engages that player. Okay, the first player searches encounter deck and discard pile for a black rider, reveals it, heads the staging area, shuffling encounter. All right, it's going to get 1 to the total threat for each ally that player controls. So it's going to get plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right. And he does have hide 2. So he'll also get 2 more. So basically, we're going to send as much willpower to this quest as we can. and still kill him. So we need 10 to kill him. 3, 6, 9, 10. All right, so everybody but these 4 here. So 1, 2, 5, 7, 11. He's got to stay. 1, 2, 5, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We can Faramir. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. We better send Ireth. 22. So 22 versus 12 right now. Okay, discard 2 cards from the top of the deck. So it's +0 and +0. All right. Much to do about nothing. But wow, adding 12. Oh, I forgot about that. Shortcut through mushrooms, little wrinkle. All right, so we passed that test. We'll travel to the Marish, and then we'll engage the Black Rider. And we've saved just enough to take him out. Block with Baragond. It is a nothing. Ready up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We take out the Black Rider. We'll stack this Heed the Dream. No, we won't. There's no reason to stack it. We won't need the Heed the Dream at the bottom of the deck, so we'll just leave it. Well, we'll stack it because we're about to draw 4 cards next turn anyways. So might as well draw them, I guess. And that's the end of the round. So Gandalf goes here. Ready up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Draw a card. Steward up. Draw 3 cards. Got them all. Go ahead and pass 1 to Baragond, who will play Legolas. Then go ahead and ring him a resource 2 for a Revealed in Wrath. Might as well play Unexpected Courage to Baragond 2. And this is looking good. We'll take a look with Denethor, see if we can find Gildor and won't the real Gildor and Glorian please stand up. Doom 2, starting with the last player. Each player must either return Nazgul or make a hide 2 test. Well, I don't really like the Doomed right now, and I'm looking for Gildor. Take another look. It's a Surge card. We'll just bury it. So now we're down to our Firewall look. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 12, 14, 16. 16 to the quest is fine. We'll take 2 turns to get out of here. 16 to the quest. Go ahead, Firewall this card. It's a Dark Horseman. It has a hide 2 test. That'll be fine. So 16. Well, you know what? Forgot. Seven. Yeah, it's fine. Out comes this guy, 16 to 3. So we'll do 13. That's 4 here and 9 here. But before that happens, we actually have to make a hide test and add another 12. Actually, I played Legolas. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, I had Gandalf, didn't I? 1, 2, 3, 6. It's hard to hide all these people. So let's make this hide test. Technically, this hasn't been discarded yet. We're going to send 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 12, 12, 14, and then Faramir. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right, we got like 20 going to this hide test. Shouldn't be a problem. So 12 plus 4. And then plus nothing. All right. So we beat that hide test. We clear the Marish. We do 9 progress, and then we bring this guy down. So we're actually going to be -1 willpower for all the... I did save enough. No, I didn't. I'll have to sneak in a Gandalf. All right, blocking with Baragont. We're taking out Black Riders like it's no problem. Go ahead, sneak in a Gandalf. We'll go ahead and lower our threat to 40. And then we'll send 4, 7, 10, 11. It'll be enough to take out the Dark Horseman and get the sneak attack back and draw it with Legolas. Ready up. We're good to go. 41 threat. Now we can just get out of here. 1, 2. No more hide tests that get +12, please. 3. Steward. Take a look with Denethor. Toss a 1 ring and raise a star for 3. It's a surge card. Bury it. Take a look with Denethor. Green Hill Country. Perfectly fine. All we need to do is send 8 to the quest. I got an easy 9 there. 9 minus 3 is 6. That'll clear that. So out comes Green Hill Country. We're sending 9. We do 6 progress. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we clear a shortcut to mushrooms. Now this takes effect. First, you counter deck, discard pile, reduce play for Camel, who adds it to the staging area. Why would I? Okay, I guess that makes sense. It's Camel. Shovel the encounter deck. Okay, add Buckleberry Fairy to the staging area. After several close calls with Black Riders, Frodo can tell they are, after hiding like, 20 people behind a tree, Frodo can tell they are hunting him. The Hobbit's only hope of escaping their dangerous pursuers is to cross the Brandywine River. If they can make it to a Buckleberry Ferry before they are caught. If they can, just make it to Buckleberry Ferry before they are caught. When revealed, the first player searching counter deck is a pile for a Black Rider, reveals it, cannot be canceled, and adds it to staging. Okay, let's look for another Black Rider. We're trying to get Gildor out, though we're going to have 2 shadow effects this turn. Okay. When a player fails a hide test, each Nazgul enemy in the staging area engages that player. After a player makes a successful hide test, place X progress on a non-unique location. Play X is twice the number of players in the game. Okay, so after we reveal this guy, it's weird. Technically, you'd be able to see what's coming because you reveal it before you shuffle the encounter deck, but I don't think that's the correct interpretation. I think you're supposed to reveal it, shuffle, and then resolve it. All right, so we got to do a hide 2. And the bonuses are, it's a hide 3. We've got to do a hide 3. That's the only thing in play right now that would affect the hide test out of the past. All right. So how are we going to do this hide test? 3, we'd have to send 13 to be safe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8, 9, 10, and we can Faramir to 15. That seems like a good idea. What if we just sent 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, Faramir, 9, 10, 11, 12. We'll send Ireth. So we're sending 13 with a Faramir. So, and we discard 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. All right. Our 8 was fine. Okay. There was 0 to that hide test. But we have completed it. So we place X progress at a non-unique location and play. X is twice the number of players in the game. All right, so we'll put 2 here. And then we're still in the quest phase. We'll use Asphalloth to take out this Green Hill Country. And we either have to make a hide 3 test or wait a turn. I think we should wait a turn. We'd have to travel before we could send anybody. We do have Faramir. We could just rush out of here. I think the super safe play, though, is to just wait. Okay, down comes these ring wraiths. I think we're going to sneak in a Gandalf again. Let's make sure we can get them both. Gotta get them both. All right, so we're going to block. We can cancel both shadows. We'll start with Camahul. He gets +2. Fiery Sword, Burning Brand. Run over this Black Rider. Doesn't get a shadow effect. Block him. Ready up. So we need 10 here and 12 here. Well, let's go ahead and sneak in a Gandalf. We'll put 4 damage. There's really nothing else to do. Probably immune to player card effects, isn't he? Nah, it doesn't matter. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, we've got to do 6 there. Well, there's 4 plus 2 is 6. That'll stack the sneak attack. Take out this Black Rider, and then we just need 12. 3, 6, 10, 13. Take out Camahul, the Easterling, and draw that sneak attack. Gandalf comes back in the hand at the end of the round. Take a look at the top of the encounter deck with Henemarth. So if this is just yeah, we'll just cancel that, travel to Buckleberry Fair, and we'll get on with it. We'll get on with it. Ready up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Steward. We'll send. All we have to do is complete Buckleberry Ferry. Just got to make it across that ferry. Out comes a Doom 2. Or we just make a Hide 2 test. We'll just cancel that. We'll send 9 to the quest. We'll use this Test of Will when Hunting for the Ring comes out. So we do have the Doom 2, but we don't have to do the win revealed. Okay, and then we'll travel to Buckleberry Ferry by making a Hide 3 test. So we'll do 7, 9, 11, 14, 16, 18, 19, 21, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25 with the Faramir option. We just got to discard 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. Gildor! I think Gildor's the very last card. How epic. How epic. Alright, we've traveled here. All we have to do is send 9 next round. Ready up, team. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Draw nothing. Steward up. Take a look. I know who it is. Gildor and Glorian. How perfect. Send 9 to the quest. There's 9 right there. Out comes Gildor. First player gains control of him. Go ahead and shuffle this deck. Do 9 progress. Cross the ferry with our team. We made sure our buddy Gildor was on the raft with us. We were hiding. We just went like all 25 of us were hiding behind a tree. Then we ran behind another tree. And then we ran behind another tree. And we all got on a tiny ferry. And we made sure we had our Noldor friend with us from back in the day. Loved it. I'm enjoying this campaign immensely. Let's go ahead and flip this because it's campaign mode. Resolution. We have won the game according to Buckleberry Ferry. Leaves play as an explored location. All right, resolution. Choose Gandalf's Delay or the Ring draws them in and add them to the campaign pool. We're going to choose the Ring draws them in because we usually have no problem taking all the enemies. So where is that? It has that weird border, so it should be easy-ish to find. There it is. Ring draws them in. So this is going to be with us for a while. I think almost the entire game, if not the entire game. So at the end of the phase, each enemy in the staging area engages the first player. That's usually what we want, though. The One Ring is exhausted. This effect cannot be canceled. Well, our One Ring is always exhausted. Next, it says, choose Gildor and Glorian or Mr. Underhill and add them to the campaign pool. Nothing like a free encounter card. Nothing like my old friend Gildor. We're going to go ahead here on our campaign log. Boons, Gildor and Glorian. Burdens, the ring draws them in. Alrighty. And we have campaign scenario. A shadow of the past. Well done, team. It was kind of dicey there at the beginning, like the beginnings are sometimes dicey, but we pulled it out. Very clever, revealed on Wrath on that Ring Wraith. Got our Baragon set up to shut him down. I mean, he's defeated Balrogs at this point, so he's no problem taking these Black Riders, especially since they're so weak, being so far from Mordor. We had Frodo Bankins passing out money. We had Denethor looking far ahead into his Palantir. We had a 7 willpower Glorfindel going to every quest and every quest he wanted to go to and every hide test. So that was a lot of fun, guys. Thanks for watching. I hope you come back for the Bester Deck campaign. I will see you next time.